Hey guys, doing another video today. It's 2 in a row, which is like a record for me. A little housekeeping up front. I am smoking the Peterson Kinsale XL15, and in it I have a little more Dunhill's Dark Flake. I liked it so much. It's been a while since I smoked it. I smoked some of it yesterday, and I liked it so much that I decided to smoke a little bit more of it today. It's really delicious stuff. I forget how much I like Perique, and then I try something that's got Perique in it, and I really can't get enough of it. So, a new post on the blog today. The final part 2 of the Perfect Day article that I wrote. I started writing and published a couple weeks ago. So hopefully you guys will get a kick out of that. Finish that up. I didn't want to do anything. I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about on the blog, but I didn't want to start anything else until I finished that. So now that I've got that done, so I'm getting down to the last of the bowl here, and it's hard to keep it lit. But anyway, now that I've got that done, I can move on to other things that I wanted to do for the blog. So keep your eyes peeled on that. That stuff's going to be coming quickly. Probably going to do another blog post this weekend. I haven't decided what the content of that's going to be. I think it's going to be blending related, not personally like blending related, but related to a blend that I am looking to review. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do a 2-part companion piece. Essentially, I'm going to smoke some of it, do the blog post, maybe a video to go with it. I'm not quite sure. That's all tentative right now. I'm just brainstorming out loud. It is Thursday. So Thursdays for me are actually Wednesdays because I start my work week on the Tuesday of every week. So I'm just now hitting the middle of my work week. Things are not going by fast this week. It's been a bit of a challenge, so. But it's all good. Getting a little bit more time to smoke, hopefully this weekend, and do some stuff with the blog and with Instagram, or not Instagram. Well, I mean, maybe Instagram. I might do some stuff with Instagram this week, but the blog and the YouTube channel, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm thinking that it might be time for me to get in on doing a little bit more regular YouTube stuff. I've always wanted to get like on it, not on a schedule necessarily, but in the habit of doing more with the channel. It's just something I've never really had the opportunity to do based on work and timing and coordinating with other people. You need a quiet space, or I do at least. So hopefully this weekend I can have that. Hope you're all having a good weekend. I'm also going to try to get into watching YouTube videos from other presenters again. I don't really get the opportunity to do that even. I'm so busy with my job, and we got a lot of stuff moving in my life right now, all in a good way, but just with work, constant work, and I carpool with my better half, and she works a lot, and we work opposing shifts. So oftentimes we're out of the house from 8 a.m. to like midnight. So constantly out and about. That's why these videos in the car are going to become a little bit more prevalent than my typical videos, because I have some downtime. My shift starts at 2. If we have to be in at her work by 10 a.m., that gives me some time to do this. So I'm going to start making use of that as a resource and trying to get a little bit more done. Do some more interesting things rather than just these update videos. Because I've got a lot of tobacco, and I've got a lot of pipes. And I'm not going to review blends, but, sharing impressions and things. I found when I first started smoking, sharing impressions of of blends that I was smoking, or rather other people sharing impressions of in video form of blends they were smoking, helped me figure out things to try, gave me a place to start. But one thing I did want to do in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about YouTube presenters that I really like for this. The people that I watched when I got started. I mean, I watched a lot of YouTube when I first started smoking pipes, and my favorite presenters were the guys that helped me really get comfortable with the idea of smoking, and made it accessible for me as a person that had never done it or never really had a lot of experience with it. And also, I like a good story, and I like a good storyteller, and I like it when people share their worldview. And it's one of the great loves I have for this, and for the channel and for the hobby, is that the people that I have gotten to know through it have been just tremendous people. Right now, specifically, I wanted to call out 2 subscribers. I've talked about one of them before. Obviously, very popular YouTube presenter as far as this hobby is concerned, or at least I think he's popular. Northwest Pipe Smoker. Obviously, if you've never watched if you're in this hobby and you're on YouTube with it, you know who that is probably. If you don't, you should. He's got a really great. I actually ripped off my format almost completely from him, with his blessing. I was trying to stage and produce a regimented channel, and I found that I felt really stiff and confined by that process. So rather than doing that, he advised, based on his experience, to just talk to people, like you were having a conversation. And I've really enjoyed that. I've really benefited a lot from it. It's fun to do. It gives me a lot of joy. So I really appreciated that. Plus, watching his videos, he is a consummate storyteller. He shares things from his life, and it's not always pipe related. He's always smoking and he's always sharing, but I mean, he has a very diverse life. He has a very interesting scope, and he provides a lot of deep thoughts. And I think that it's somebody worth checking out. So Northwest Pipe Smoker, you should check him out. I will include the link to his channel in the description here. The other guy I want to talk about, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong. He's from South Africa. The name of his channel is, and again, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, so I apologize in advance, but I believe it's Umfundise. aka Thabo. Um, he's South African. He's a minister, um, and he's a really interesting guy. The fact that he's in South Africa, it's a place I know very little about. Um, the fact that he has a completely different way of life than I do. The fact that I mean, I'm not a religious person by any stretch of the imagination, but there's just something about him, the way he communicates, the way he talks with his viewers, that I really enjoy. It's relaxing. Um, he, you can tell he has a great love for pipe smoking and a great love for life, really. And I really enjoy him sharing that. It makes for a really compelling video. Plus, he has a huge catalog of videos that he's recorded. He talks about his pipes. He talks about favorite blends. He talks about things that he's tried. He talks about his worldview. He's just really great, and I would recommend checking him out. I will put a link as well for him in the description here, because I really do think you should check out what he does. It's really good. I have watched a huge number of his videos over the years that I've been on YouTube and smoking pipes, and I don't know, it's just he's a really great guy. They're both of them are really great. You can just bet that in person would be the exact same experience um, in person that you would get if you were, watching them on YouTube. It's the same person. What you see is what you get, and you can get that real sense from them that that's the real person that they are, and that's who they are. And I just really identify with that because that's what I try to do. So anyway, so Northwest Pipe Smoker, check him out. Umfundise, check him out, and continue to check me out if you can. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a little bit more with the blog. I've got a post up today that's live now. I'm going to be doing more with my Instagram if you're following that. Again, it's just pictures of stuff, right? So how interesting could that be? But nevertheless, it'll be there. And I'm going to be doing more with this channel, so stay tuned for that. I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys commenting. I appreciate you taking the valuable time out of your life to share with me, and I hope you'll continue to do so. Thank you so much for looking in on the channel, and you guys have a lovely day, okay? All right. Cheers.